was weird. They send everything to my attention, so then I have to look at everything, remember where everybody is, and then break down and rebuild pallets so that I can ship it back to our other building. So I did that. However, on the salaried side, they'll just toss everybody in, right? Again, they don't know, like this person technically works at this building. Like they don't know that. So the problem, you see, is that when I break it down, I don't keep the packing slips. I try to keep them for the hourlies, but I don't for the salary people. So I sent an email out to my other building, like, hey, shit's coming. Let me know if you have any concerns. Also, I've received a back order list already. Shocking. Please see below with anybody who is missing items. Get a fucking email from the night supervisor. Where are the packing slips? Hi, so everything should be in the boxes. Is there somebody specific that's missing something? It could be over at my side. I had to mix and match some boxes, right? I don't get anything, obviously, for like a whole day because he's on nights. And he's like, oh, the other supervisor had them in their office. And I'm like... And then he sends me like another follow-up email the same day, just a little later. This employee is missing items. And I'm like... Right. So per my previous email, if you will fucking scroll down email, you would see that this person is supposed to be receiving their fucking shirts to the uniform company later on this month. And then they will have to be embroidered before they will be shipped out. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask me. Okay, great, thanks. And I'm like, I try so fucking hard to get ahead of the fucking bullshit, and nobody fucking reads. And I'm like, I pull my fucking hair out. I have to book hotel rooms for supervisors that they just are like, oh, it's just easier if you do it. And I'm like, and I don't know if you've ever booked a hotel in the States before. These guys won't share a room. I know, like, so if I could just direct your attention to my previous email, or the email, if you just scroll down a bit, you will see this person's name right there with the item they're missing, when it's supposed to arrive, and what happens afterwards. Two guys won't share a room. Two bros chilling in the hot tub. So I had to book 2 separate rooms, so I wanted to speak to an online, like not to an online person, but to a person. So I finally get them settled. And they're like, oh, but because like you're not going to be there, you need to fill out a third-party authentication form. And I'm like, because I paid for the rooms? Because they don't... I try so fucking hard, and it's just been like, someone ordered, like, let's just say XL golf shirts and ordered correctly, and they received 2XL, and I'm like, it doesn't even say that. So now I have the supplier coming to pick up like 4 like boxes worth of incorrect things. Some people ordered like 3 of one shirt and then 1 different one, but they got all 4 different ones. And I'm like, and everybody's like at me, and I'm like, I don't think you realize I have nothing to lose when it comes to uniforms, and I will fight you outside. We'll step outside and we'll fucking do this. I fucking hate it. It's like, and obviously the hourly people can't do anything, so they go to the supervisor, right? Who then bitches at me. And I'm like, it's a fucking uniform. Calm down. Like, fucking calm down. It's a fucking uniform. They're fucking ugly as shit. Oh yeah. What did I have to do again? I had to do something with this guy. I have so much to do. Who do I need to talk to? Yeah, his angel. Learn the name of an angel. How do I do that? There is more to be done to wrap up this mystery. Correct. But how do I do that? Did he give us the trailer? The fuck is that? How do I access that? Oh, is that... Do I need to talk to him about this shit? Signs? I don't have time to ask anybody. Oh, did you see that I accidentally stupided my way through the fucking thing in What's-Her-Face's room only to find out that it's like, oh, it's just money. So, like, basically, I could ask him about all of this, essentially. Okay, can I talk to you for a second?
Any joy, Mr. Ward? The notes for the Babelstone are just here in my trunk.
Yeah, I have already... what a question. Plenty of you know, Lord's servants sent now and then to intervene and minister in our earthly matters, messengers of a higher power, not existing as we do, but incorporeal beings just beyond the understanding. They are beings of light and scary light. I thought I did.
Don't let me keep you.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I looked in there, did I not? Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you telling me that he couldn't figure this out himself? S. Oh god. Oh, fuck. Gotta get out of here. I did. You're telling me he couldn't figure this shit out and he thought I could? Sweden. Where's the 7? That's not the 7. Sweden. Suavemente. This must be the name of the angel. I should inform Mr. Dermot. Sir, how did you not fucking get that? How did I get that?
Enjoy, Mr. Ward.
Shut up, my good man. Discuss evidence.
I think your angel's name is Swivna.
Oh, of course. Swivna. Did you get that? Squid from this.
Swivna? All right, I'll try it. You'll stay, right? You couldn't possibly leave at this stage.
Watch me. My guy, I have the patience of, like, literally nothing.
So we've drawn the trap. Now, I just say the thing's name.
Why the fuck do I look like a vampire?
Swivna, come to me, O angel of mine.
Gas.
It worked.
Did it? Give me a biblically accurate angel. Oh god, he's...
You have been what stands on the brink of life and death, shining down on me.
It is quite literally a very bright idea, but you're right. Is it a good idea?
You are the thing that I've seen. The light. You have been what I couldn't reach. But now, I can see you. I can see you.
I want to see too!
I am sorry. I was going to trap you and keep you to myself.
Rude.
To bask daily in your glory, for selfish joy. But I see now. I will clean up my act. I will preserve myself and spread your word. You have my heart and soul. I am your agent and await only your direction, my angel, my friend.
What if the angel is telling you to do bad things? Okay, bye.
It is gone.
I wanted to see it. I wanted to see the ball of light with 70 million eyes.
I really thank you, Mr. Ward, from the bottom of my heart.
Okay.
I knew I could only carry on as I was for a short while longer, but I could not stop myself. I needed to see, to know, and you have helped me truly open my eyes. It's hard to explain such a revelation in oneself.
Try.
I'm a different man to the one I was even 30 minutes ago. That much I know. But who I am now, that's yet unknown to me. I don't know whatever journey I've just started, but for the first time in a while, I'm thrilled by the very prospect of it. I believe Swivna, wants me to attend the seance still.
No.
Swivna wants to witness it.
No.
Maybe through me?
No.
I don't know. However this works, I get the impression that something will happen there.
Don't.
I feel as if I will be safe. So I guess this is a warning for you and the others? But now, I need to sit down. Would you kindly see yourself out, Mr. Ward? And again, thank you.
How do we get this man to not go? Oh. Oh, okay. The machine was happy with that. It liked it. Very good. Okay. I don't know if you want to... the lad has a decent heart underneath it all, but still I worry for his future. The angel is unlike anything I could have imagined. It was beautiful. Divine even. But heavenly? I can't say for certain. Yeah, I guess Squid seems chill, but... ulterior motives. Maybe that's just the inherent I don't trust religion, personally. What manner of angel lures someone to their own death? I don't think it was luring. I think this man was chasing a high, and that was the only way that he could satisfy that high for a brief moment. I don't think it was the angel doing that. I pray its intentions are pure. Agreed. Perhaps I should try to learn more on this angel of his, Squid. Oh, fuck. I wonder if I have gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. I should check my notes. Okay, how do we do that? We should go down to the lobby. I'm trying to get into the manager's office so I can, like, just start fucking knocking shit off, but as soon as I'm like, the lobby is free, all of a sudden, he's just there. And I'm like, I beg you'll find his problem. Okay, so we allegedly saved another one. We still need to find someone to play Bridget, and then whatever Darcy wants. Okay, don't look at me, alright? She didn't see me. Hatbox. Hatbox? Fuck. Letters requesting gramophone records for the rooms, respectively for the drawing room and the bedroom of one Dr. Callahan. Good, good. Wants us to banish her husband, right? Which we needed to do. We needed to get like an exorcist, right? Or something like that. Letter complaining about the housekeeper and her over-familiarity and curiosity. Various letters from the guests making requests of the hotel during their stay. I see a safe. Record of who is in which room. Useful information to have. Truge. Can I close that? Can I close? Okay, I can. I saw it, and then hang on. Let me just. Mr. Varley's mid-draft orders. He's requesting payments. Hold off until after the event is over. Okay. Administrator found nothing of value. Management, accountancy, and running a hotel. Staff roster. Okay. Staying in this room. Oh. A few days. Oh. A letter from a supplier requesting payment for goods delivered here for this event. God damn it. I already did that. Damn it. But this, I think, is what we're most interested in. Yeah. What's the code for this? Trying to hear a click. Okay. Let's go over some shit then. Checkaroo. We have 2 people sitting in the wait as well. Christine was having an affair with Mr. Darcy. She is a Protestant. We need... well, if I read this video, let's go familiar to go through with it. If I can resolve the haunting, then Miss Darcy would have no reason to harm Christine. Put a ghost to rest. How do I do that? Do I have to research that? I got distracted again. Sorry. Where are you, Mr. Varley? And we somehow still haven't come across against Hunter, Ivy, or Quinn. Like, it's fucking 6:30 of day 2, and I haven't met these people yet. God damn. There he is. Okay, what do we think? Sunday at noon. I think that means I have to get in the basement. We try... I don't know if it's a... I think it's a 3-digit code probably, right? I still don't actually know where the guests stay. Okay, so this has been a waste of time. Do you have any thoughts on the old, Oh. That was a waste. Do you think it has something to do with the bugs? Maybe the flowers? It's 2 flowers. 2 birds. And then 5 bugs. Do we want to try this? I don't know. I don't know in which order they would go. 2, 2, 2, 5? I honestly don't know. I've already fucked up. Don't ask me why I'm thinking that it's that. No. Okay. I just feel like it has something to do with the bugs. Maybe the number of legs? But there's 4. Or there's 5, sorry. So it's a 3-digit code. A burb. Or maybe it's 1. Maybe I'm just looking too much into this. So, like, maybe that's a red herring. Maybe the number of eyes. Or, like, maybe it's... Well, it'll still be... And maybe, 4... Well, like 2, maybe number of eyes would be 4. 5? It took us so long to get in here. What did I say? 2, 4, 5? Maybe it's the number of things in each picture. So there's 4 flowers. 4, 2. Maybe it's the number of legs? 1. What is that, a fly? Out of the way. Can I zoom? No. No. Does that have 6? Eight, 6, 6, 4. What is that? Or how much math is that? 6 and 8 is 13. Wait. 14. 14. 20. 26. 30? So maybe it's... So the flower, so it's 4 to 30? Do you have to go back to 0? There was nothing of interest in here. Sadly. Or maybe it's... I don't know, maybe I'm looking too much into this. It's just weird that they have all these different pictures and a bird, you know what I mean? Ah, I already did that. Never mind. We already looked at that. Did that already. Looked at that. I don't know where they all stay. That's also part of the problem. I don't know what this could be. Maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree. I just don't want to leave because like, I finally have everybody here. Or I'm finally here, you know? He's in the garden. We could go and see him quickly. And she's in the library. Oh, he's in the lobby right now. Yeah, he's in the lobby right now. I'm just gonna go out the window. I don't know what that could be. And it's really frustrating. It's very, very frustrating. Okay, so if I map... Where is our friend? Whoops. We haven't talked to him. He's in the walled garden. I don't know what the fucking... Pisses me off. There's another safe, too, that we didn't have a code for. Okay. I think the library's over here, too. So I have to go... this way. Alright, let's see if our boy is here. There he is. That's our boy there. Okay, let's chat with him quickly because we haven't met him yet. Okay, let me just analyze. Suspect he's got treats for the horses. Sturdy working clothes and well worn. He must spend a lot of time outside. Fine blue scarf seems at odds with the rest of his attire.
Well, a new guest. You made your way here without my help then?
Yes?
I did. You'll be the stable master, I take it.
Aye, groundsman too. I trust your trip was a pleasant one.
I've had worse. The roads out here are more robust than back east. Pleased to meet you. What should I call you?
Ah, no, a conversationalist. I wasn't expecting that. If I'm spoken to as late as about that damn seance.
I will ask you this.
Hunter, sir, Dara Hunter. I'm pleased to meet you too, though I didn't get your name.
It's Declan Ward. You're against the seance, then?
No, not really. I just worry about her getting hurt. Then, you. The guests, I mean. Anyway, Mr. Ward, what can I do for you?
Yeah, it's quite that I can only give myself 15 minutes because then I have to run back to the library. A gift from a young friend I'd not seen in years. Everyone's here to see the dead, but it's brought the living back to me. Go on. I take it you don't have to dress up like the other staff? Horses don't care whether you're wearing a suit or anything otherwise, and almost everything else is easier to work in. Besides, if I had to worry about keeping my clothes as pristine as the indoor staff wear their uniforms, I'd never get anything done. I noticed there's a sugary smell about. Do you happen to have sugar cubes in your pockets? I do, and oats as well. For the horses, obviously. As staff do get better fare than that. Dara's got a sense of humor. The horses trust me well enough, but it never hurts to have something to treat them with, especially when they're unsure of new people. Fair. It seems like Miss Joyce was earning herself some ire. That sounds about right. Now, there's not much to do around here. People make life a bit more interesting, and I sympathize with her on that. But she does have a habit of getting a bit too involved. I wonder if Miss Dean was personally invited to this event. Miss Mantovani was, if I've heard right. Can't say for sure on Miss Dean. I didn't hear it from the staff or from her, and I suspect she'd have made it known. Not sure anyone else would invite trouble on themselves. Did you have to fix one of the stable doors recently? Yeah. Lottie got spooked and kicked the latch clean off the door. Clean out of the door itself. She was in quite the mood. They all were, really. There's no spare stall either, so I had to get that one fixed. So I had to get one and fix it in place. It's too cold to leave them out in the pasture. When was this? Did something what caused her to get spooked? It was Tuesday, just gone by. Can't think of what set them off. Wonderful creatures, horses, but not always clever. They'll frighten at just about anything. Rabbits, birds, puddles. Puddles. Oh god, there's so much to talk about. Have you seen a woman's ghost by the fire pit? I got a glimpse of something, alright. Only recent mind. She's not been there long, that I know. Miss Mantovani is spending a lot of time out here. Attuning to the site or something. Maybe you should talk to her. You know what I do want to do, though? I do want to talk to Have you met Miss Dean? I have. Oh. Doesn't do well to speak ill of guests. Was she a frequent visitor to the manor? Can't say for sure, but in the 3 years I've worked here, it was my first time meeting her. And the last, I expect. Okay. What do you know about the Fae? The guide folk, we call them back in Scotland. Same idea, if the specifics change. Certainly, I've seen enough to know to leave scraps out for them. I keep a good bottle of brandy in my room to offer up when the horses are unwell. It's worked so far. I've heard there was a game of bridge Tuesday evening. I wouldn't know the sort of things for guests and the staff serving drinks. And I, as I'm sure you can tell, am neither. No, I was outside trying to get the stable door done before the night chill set in. Okay. You said you were repairing the stable door Tuesday evening? It would have been Tuesday. Had to do it right when it was broken. Saved me from making up another stall. I think I missed some meetings for it. The horses have my best interests in mind. We just talk about the seance. Are you interested in the seance yourself? It's something I'd rather keep out of. I'm not sure how many of these folk actually know what they're doing. Better to let the dead lie. Fair. I found this on the grounds. What do you make of it? Did you know? Well, it wouldn't do much good just lying about. It'd need to be hidden somewhere close to the person it was intended for. At least, I imagine that's how these things work. Okay, 2 more. Have you ever seen a large figure, much larger than a man, roaming the manor grounds? I've seen it. The corner of the eye, or sometimes it's just a feeling of being watched. There's something there, for sure. My guess, it's not a ghost. Maybe the spirit of a giant? Some guide folk, perhaps? Or something more. The old Irish gods once walked these parts, though I don't know much about that. Might the library have something of use? I really gotta go to the library. Okay, Vera, we got 1 more. Lock or key? Maybe 2 more. Do you recognize this? That's a key for the bathhouse lockers, isn't it? Best put that back where he found it. I actually don't remember where I found it. Okay, we'll talk about the cross. Member of the staff in placing St. Bridget's crosses about the manor. Miss Joyce, housekeeper in come. Okay, one more. Did I do this timetable? Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna run through this because we'll... Okay.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay, so that's done. So we've seen him. Finally got to talk to him. Do you think Dara Hunter is Inez's? Didn't we already investigate the stables? I don't remember where the stables are. I don't remember where the stables are. We'll have to check that out. I don't think you can access them from here, can you? Hedge maze, ballroom, residence. It's by the front courtyard. Okay, let's go to the library. Because we're running out. The ball is at 8. We're running out of time. We can finally meet people and we can start doing some more digging. Okay, looking for the library. I really wish I could get in here, but apparently there's another way. Looking for the library. Where is the library? Is there anyone we haven't spoken to yet? Is Quinn in the... I actually can't tell. Let's just... Oh. Bar's over here. Let's just check really quickly. Just be sure, because there's still, like, there's 2 people we haven't met yet. So, we know where one is. I need to find the other one. We've met Mr. Scarrett, Ms. Erickson. I don't know how to help you. I don't know how to help you. Wait a minute. Do I have to talk to you about something?
Mr. Ward.
No.
Good auntie.
Good day, sir. I'm gonna try to help you, ma'am. I just don't know how to do that yet. There's our boy. Jesus. He's watching me. Okay, so person not in. Yeah. Oh, is she? Did I miss her entirely? Him? Her? Oh, the library. Right. I was like, shit. God, my looking skills are not good. Okay, where is the library from here? Whoops. I have to turn around. And go this way? Wasn't I just here, though? The Ms. Ma'am in blue. Finally. Innocent bearing, she presents herself more like a child than an adult. White heather hairpin, collection of small dried white flowers in her hair. Very good. Ms. Ma'am, I've got 10 minutes.
I don't believe we know each other, do we? Have you just arrived?
Yes?
Only recently. Declan Ward, miss. Pleased to meet you.
And are you, Mr. Ward? Were you meant to be here, or did something bring you suddenly? Oh, blast. That shouldn't matter. Oh, and now you've forgotten to say my name. Ivy McLeod. I'm sorry. You have me all flustered. I am host to the second sight, you see. I know things. Or at least I should. It feels as if, since coming here, I'm host to nothing anymore. I should have known you were going to be here. And be late. But it's just more proof that something is wrong.
Would you tell me about this ability? Normally I would joke that I knew you were going to ask that, but since coming here it's cloudy, and I feel blinded in a way. I put the cart before the horse. You don't even know what that is. You don't even know what it is that you've lost yet. It's passed down by blood through Scottish families. It's not uncommon. A fair few people have the ability. At least a little bit. Just so happens that I'm the only one in my family to have it to any measure, and it came in very strong. The second sight. It gives a person foreknowledge, or knowledge you just couldn't possibly know. I get visions, mostly of things to come. Or I used to. Since arriving here, I've been cut off from it. Surely I should have seen a warning of that. Is that a heather? Is that a heather you have pinned in your hair? Should that just be heather? It is. White Scottish heather. It's supposed to be for good luck. Dear Mr. Hunter would braid it in my hair when I was a little girl, and it stuck. He worked on my family's estate years ago, you see. Okay, so he must be worried about her then. It's been good to see him again. Some people think it's improper for us to talk, so of course, but we don't. How can you tell? Some things you just don't need a second sight to see, Mr. Ward. For all your visions, you must, for all your visions must show you. You have managed to keep an air of innocence about you. Well, thank you, sir. Though I fear my innocence is nearing its end, not because of the seance, but through the events surrounding it. I begin to suspect it ties in with my diminishing visions. Would Mrs. Lau be your chaperone? She is. I needed someone to vouch that I'm staying out of trouble. I admit she's my friend before she's my chaperone, but really, that's all the better for having to keep each other company so long. She's a darling for accompanying me in the first place. This is much more my sort of event than hers. How would that be, miss? Victoria isn't so much for mysticism. She's more interested in the sciences, but, well, I'm akin to the mystics. Mrs. Lau's necklace, I'm to understand that it's a mourning cameo. It is, for her late husband. I never met him, you know. He died of malaria, and I did try to warn Victoria. I had seen it, you understand. You were too late, of course, and to listen to Victoria. The world lost a remarkable man because of it. Their bond. It was a deep gentleness, deep love. Sometimes, I don't know if I'm doing it right, you see. Being there for her and all this. But I know I want to try. Okay, we're running out of time. You wouldn't happen to be meeting up with Miss Dean this weekend, would you? No, I want no part in any such meeting, Mr. Ward. Okay, so let's ask her about Evelyn then. I don't have fucking time to do. What do you make of Miss Dean? It's certainly a question. She's, well, how do I put this? You've read Hansel and Gretel, haven't you? About two children lured and nearly eaten by a wicked witch? You're saying Miss Dean is a wicked witch of sorts? Oh, Mr. Ward, do you remember how it ends? Gretel pushes the witch into the oven and she burns alive, no? I fear in my darkest nights I only find peace when I imagine Miss Dean may one day meet the same fate. So yes, we have met. I do not wish for it to happen again. What the fuck is going on with this woman? God damn. Did you happen to have met the stable master? I have, some time ago, in fact. Mr. Hunter used to work on my family's estate. It's been lovely to see him again. He introduced me to the horses the manor has. 4? All beautiful. And Lottie will certainly poke her head out of the stall if you pass by. He's always very kind with them. They say that's a sign of a good man, you know, kindness to those without power. Either way, those horses are living the high life. Okay, 3 more. Were you at the bridge game on Tuesday? Oh, no. I was taking a nap. I think Victoria was there, though. Strange dreams? You know, I had the strangest dream the night I arrived of a long hallway leading to nothing but more doors. I have had the same. Victoria, too. I think it's the atmosphere. Everywhere we look, everywhere it looks the same. Sort of course. It'll bubble up in one's dreams. You know, I've been reading about it. Hallways represent transitional spaces because that's what they are, quite literally. They can mean moving from one thing onto another, a new stage in life, a new relationship, a new worldview. And locked doors? That's easy. They're barriers to overcome. But really, don't take it too much to heart. There's the symbols, I don't know so much about that. Sigils, I think. But that's really outside my practice. I think everyone gets strange dreams around here, right? Okay, we got one more. Let's talk about the seance. What's your opinion on the seance? You know, I thought there might be more of us attending with all the spiritualists in London, but I suppose this seems very far from home for some, especially those who've never left the city. I don't mind. It means there's many people here that I've never met, and some of them are very interesting, don't you think?
I'll let you be, miss.
Take care, Mr. Ward.
Oh, God, okay. So what's going on now? What's happening? I don't think anything. Oh. The dining room. Okay, we're going to dinner? The sciences! But the library. That's how I feel right now, man. Oh, can I sit? Fear if we have to go to the library. We have so much reading to do. We have so much to do. I don't think we're going to get a very good outcome. I don't think we're going to get a good dining room this way. Dining room this way. My good man.
Hello again, sir.
Yes.
Certainly, sir. Let me show you to your seat.
Thank you. How long is this going to fucking take me? Probably the full hour, right?
I understand the concern, Signorina. I do. Oh, but Mr. Ward.
Oh,
would
don't
you
we have
like
to talk to
join
her?
us?
We were just talking about,
Yes.
well, whether this seance is such a good idea. You're welcome to join us if you'd like.
I want to talk to Emperor Palpatine as well. Yes, I
I'd be
would.
delighted to. Is there doubt about the seance?
See, Signorina Callaghan has concerns about it taking place.
If you ask me, Mr. Ward, there's nothing good to come of this. Best to leave these lands be.
I agree with her.
They're unsettled enough already.
I could say, amica mia, that it's only one spirit. One among many apprehended for less than an hour. Were it to cause much trouble, I would not do it. This is, of course, a lie. How can I say it is safe when it has not been done before? And the Marquess, he sees value in that risk too.
I'm not sure the Marquis knows what's good for him.
Agreed.
What is it that has you so concerned, Miss Callahan?
See, this was once sacred ground. There are portals, ways to the other world, underground all over the country. But this place housed a significant one. I worry that when our medium here calls forth something from the other side, she'll call the wrong thing.
Agreed.
You offend me. I'm a better medium than that.
But you are in a weakened state.
You'll call out in a place you don't know, where things you don't know walk. They are tricksters. They can call back in any way that pleases you.
Agreed.
And right now, you seem most eager to succeed at any cost.
I gotta talk to both of them anyway because we haven't met her and we have more stuff to discover about her.
Excuse my interrupting.
Yes, Emperor
A
Palpatine.
portal. Underground.
As such, I...
Do you know a way to it?
Oh, that's long lost since the invasions.
Not that I'd tell a man of God, even if it wasn't. Hasn't your kind plundered our myths enough?
I mean, he's right. You've been taking a lot from these people. Oh, okay. May I go back in?
Sorry, sir. Would you mind waiting?
You bitch. Alright, where is everybody now? But they're still in the dining room. What? Whore. Why do they get to stay and I can't? Okay, Verif, I guess we're going to the library. Where is the library? Here. Since I still don't know how to get in to the staff quarters. Okay, so what do we need to look at? Alright, this is archaeology. Do we need archaeology? Explorations into the fields of archaeology. It changes over the past 100 years and information on some of the biggest sites and fields. Is there anything I want to look up? Tradition says that the Nectenibo, the last native pharaoh of Egypt, was the greatest magician of all the pharaohs. His vase is shrouded in legend. It is said that many adventurers and archaeologists have become obsessed with finding it throughout history. Once they attain it, they have a sudden and complete change in personality, often disappearing and leaving their lives and families behind. The last known owner of the vase was Wilhelmina Blake, whose uncle, Lord Bernard Blake, had recovered it from Giza in the late 1700s. She disappeared not long after that. The current whereabouts of the vase are unknown. The vase sounds cursed. Nothing right now. Okay, done. So we have another thing to do here. So that is the culprit. Yep. Which I think we already kind of knew. Okay, let's put on our thinking caps, Verif. Are you ready? Okay, make a hypothesis. Arwa Hisham's goal is to reclaim the jewels. The stolen vase, but she is tired because it is cursed? I don't think it's tired. Is it obsessed? I guess we can check it. Yeah.
Miss Hisham is searching for a vase stolen by Wilhelmina Blake, but she doesn't know it's cursed. I should find and confront her about this.
Ma'am, you don't know what you're doing. Confront. Okay, what else do we need to look at here? Is it geography? Is there anything I wanted to look up? Especially like Castle began 1652 on what was awarded, on land awarded to the veteran soldier Edward Blake. It is a matter of no small undertaking or finance, and the work continued over generations. It is said that the manor was built on ground the local residents considered to have once been sacred, but records of this do not exist. Perhaps nothing right now. Okay. More geography. Is there anything here for the geography, or is it the same thing? It's the same thing. Okay, good to know. Okay, what's this? World mythology. Do we need to look anything here? Books and various mythologies across the world. Though the focus is heavily on the classics in Egypt. Just anything you want to look up. Nothing right now. Okay, good to know. Are you also? World mythology, okay. Oh, Irish mythology. Yeah, we need this. Collection of books of the 4 cycles of Irish mythology. Alongside writings of supernatural sites. Anything I want to look up. The Veil. Veils vary between the living and the dead, the mundane world and the spirit world. There are times and places when the veil thins and the interaction between the two worlds becomes easier, for better or for worse. The veil may be thin in places that have seen great tragedy or in places of magical significance. As for time, it is known that the veil is the thinnest on All Hallows' Eve. This is when the spirits of many kinds may walk the earth and be seen by those who usually would not encounter such things. It is also when communication through the veil is easiest. As such, traditionally any attempts to contact the dead are made in this period of the year, as they are known to be most successful at this time. Archmality has its share of giants, but none so noteworthy as Finn Mac Hale. Bearer of the Thumb of Knowledge and the leader of the legendary band of warriors, the Finna. Finn has many tales attributed to him. Fina? The formation of the giants caused by the creation of the Isle of Man and Loch Nega and the battle of many mythical foes. I don't speak Gaelic. There are some who believe him to be the demigod descendant of Makul, the last king of Tuatha de Danann. Nope. People of Danu are the old gods of Ireland, with Danu being a sort of Earth Mother type entity representing the land itself. A race of beings, each twice the height of man with unnatural abilities. Like the gods of many classical mythologies, each one had areas of expertise, though there was much overlapping and infighting as a result. They lived across Ireland for countless centuries and battled with various otherworldly foes. There is a book here with some of the Dana listed in it. It might be worth a look. Okay, good. Irish folklore. Just want to be sure that it's all the same. Oh god. Sorry. A king of region of northeast or Ireland, who tried to expel Bishop Ronan from the church activities on his land. Squid eventually attempted to murder the bishop and succeeds in killing the bishop's psalmists with a spear. Response: Bishop Ronan cursed Squid so that he would wander the land like a bird, and second, that he would eventually die by the spear, just as he had killed the monk. The tale describes how Squid wandered the world as a madman, moving from tree to tree until he eventually dies in the very way the curse was detailed. Throughout his mad wanderings, Squid occasionally stops at each location to recite a poem. Some say that anyone who sees the bird or hears the poem will themselves be driven to madness. Washerwoman. Washerwoman, or the Bean Nye, is an instance of the other folk providing unwelcome news without exhibiting aggression or violence. The apparition is sent to appear before battle, where she will be seen washing the bloody armor of those to die, as if they are already dead. It is said that she appears at battlegrounds as she feeds off grief. Perhaps this is why she shows visions of those to die. Okay. Spiritualism, do we need anything here? Is there anything you want to look up? Oh, Golden Dawn. The layperson, not much is known about the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, hence worship of the Golden Dawn. It's a secret magical society founded in England, although it is rumored to have further branches. Reportedly, the Golden Dawn's focuses on divine magic and spiritual development, though the specifics of this are unknown. Despite the Golden Dawn's enigmatic nature, its members may be recognized by its symbol, a Latin cross with a rose in its center, and a pentagram, and several alchemical symbols on each of them, on each arm. Second sight. Second sight is a skill possessed by someone that allows them to know the future or events far from them, which they rightly have no knowledge of. It can also refer to the ability to see the dead. In Scotland, it is thought to run in families, especially those in the Highlands, while the information gleaned through this mystic sense can be useful, it can also be harrowing. Sight alone does not mean understanding, nor can dark visions of the future necessarily be averted, though those with the sight are often compelled to try. Okay, nothing right now. Anything on this side? I just like checking, just in case. Yeah, okay, there's nothing here. Religion? Do we need anything on the... I think this is something about Gnostic, right? Celtic religious symbols, designs synonymous with Celtic culture and spirituality. I list here a few. The Triskelion, three spirits joined together at their outermost points in the center of the design, though thought to represent the physical world, the spirit world, and the afterlife, or alternatively birth, life, and death. The Triquetra, an ancient symbol of tri-pointed endless knot, now understood to represent the Holy Trinity. the Dara knot, complicated square knot with an end associated with St. Patrick, patron saint of Ireland. The Dara knot is a symbol of unity and peace. Pagan and sacred. I should look up that quickly. When much of the knowledge of the sites of religious significance to the pre-Christian pagans has been lost, there's been several that have been identified across the country. Stone circles, apparently constructed for ritual purposes, abound, and burial sites such as those found in Newgrange suggest a reverence for the movements of the heavens. Some old sacred sites seem to have been co-opted into modern tradition, as there remains a tradition of lone oak trees being best left undisturbed so as not to upset otherworldly spirits. Superstition which does not hold the same prevalence and longevity in the other parts of the United Kingdom. An early branch of Christianity that believes that the material realm we currently reside in is hell, what they call the Black Iron Prison, and that the being commonly seen as God is in fact a powerful but lesser demiurge version of the traditional devil figure. This demiurge is the secret child of some aeons, the faith's creator, angels, that was hidden in this realm by its parent for fear of retaliation from the true creator. Bored, lonely, and jealous, it created humanity to worship it as a god, but it itself was flawed, and thus so are we, its creations. They believe that the only actual way to ascend into heaven and to meet the true creator, Monad, is to realize the falsities of this reality and to find a way to break free of this plane of material lies. The faith seems to exist as an answer to the question, why does God allow bad things to happen? With the response being, true God does not know of this place. Oh my God, we are in the bad place. Hey, nothing right now. Okay, so that was pretty good. More religion, let's just make sure. Oh, fuck, no. Okay. Religion. Sir. Blake history. Anything we want to look up here? Originally of the English Blakes, the branch of the family now resides in Ireland's Connacht region. Are descendants of the illustrious war veteran Edmund Blake, who served during the Cromwellian conquest of Ireland. In reward for his service and valor, Blake was rewarded some of the sea's land on which he built the manor now known as Blake Manor. While there, it must be admitted that a number of ghoulish tales about Edward Blake and his subsequent family line. These should not be paid heed, for surely they indicate nothing more than superstition and occasional lore, local unrest. Percival Blake became the Marquess of Doon at the age of 24 when his father, Renard, died of old age. This was in 1739. He ruled through the Great Freeze, the year of the slaughter, the Jacobite Rising, until he drowned in the tsunami of 1755 at the age of 40. Jesus. That man had seen some shit. I see some annotations that suggest that he didn't drown in the tsunami, more than he was drowned during it. It seems he was not popular with the people around him. In 1744, a scullery maid went missing. Rumors suggested she had rejected advances he made. Her fiancé came from a nearby village to find her, and he too wasn't heard from again. Various notes added from different periods, but the staff believed he walled them up alive. One note says they can still be heard sobbing for one another throughout the darker months. Despite this gruesome reputation, a portrait of him still resides in the East Tower. Accurate. Mary Blake. Mary was born into the Galway-based merchant family of Adam Brown and his wife Elsbeth in 1860. She met Jonathan Blake, the Marquess of Doon, during her presentation to society when she came of age. They wed the following year, and she took the title of Marchioness. Marchioness Blake established the Blake Foundation in 1890. Through the foundation, she constructed and funded several orphanages, ragged schools, and widows' almshouses in impoverished rural towns and villages across Connacht. I don't even think I'm saying Connacht right. The Marchioness committed much of the Blake fortune to foundation and organized fundraising events across Ireland and Great Britain. She spent her free time teaching English in one of the foundation's local schools and privately funded the university education of Waterford. I think we read this somewhere. She took up the position of philanthropist and charity worker. She was a very image of a God-fearing woman until her death in 1894. And then Wilhelmina Blake was born in 1788. Thomas Blake, the 6th Marquess of Doon. She disappeared without a trace on the night of October 29th, 1828. She had a passion for music from an early age. I feel like we've read all this already. An eccentric sci-fi novel, right? Do you think that branch of Christianity still actually, functions in the modern day? The months leading to her disappearance, she's developed a keen interest in Egyptology. After her uncle, Lord Bernard Blake, lifted her an ancient vase he recovered during his... We feel like we've read this already. Whereabouts in fact, nothing right now. I feel like we've already read this. Maybe it was here we read this. Medical codes. Oh, these are all the books that I have. Whoops. Blake history. Let's just make sure. We always just want to make sure. Irish history again. I think we're good. The world history? Have you look at this? Oh, Brazilian revolt. The Brazilian naval revolts were led by Admirals Custodio José de Melo and Saldanha da Gama against President Floriano Extro Oto's rule. The tension started in November 1891 and resulted in a 7-month-long revolt that ended in March 1894. With many naval ships at the hands of rebels, the government resorted to form an improved fleet called the Paper Fleet to respond. This turmoil resulted in bloody conflicts across Brazil. Carnival, because it's not going to cost anything. Life celebration emphasizes the joy of life before the Christian season of Lent. Unlike Mardi Gras, Carnival is not limited to just one day, spanning from January to March, with festivities culminating on the Tuesday before Ash Wednesday. The celebrations are marked by vibrant floats, elaborate costumes, and massive parades, with rhythm, participation, and style of costumes differing from region to region. It's always cool, Avier, when you see like Carnival in Toronto and stuff like that. Like, some of the costumes are just so gorgeous. Flora and fauna, do we need anything here? Oh, white heather. Found in abundance across Scotland, especially in the drier heathlands. There are several types. The most common and therefore most iconic is the common heather, also known as ling. Ling is typically a pink-purple color, but a much rarer variety of ling with white flowers is also observed to be growing in the region. White heather is associated with battles and conflict, but it is thought to bring good luck to anyone who carries it. One common usage of the white ling with this superstition in mind is its inclusion in bridal bouquets. Okay, done. Flora and fauna, we're good. Medicine, anything we need here? Well, I guess we've already done that. Folk healing, many accomplished doctors have been born and raised, trained in Ireland, and thus no shortage of such doctors there. Ireland is home to a parallel discipline of 10 known often, sorry, I just saw the 10, didn't see the of, as folk healing. That is traditional treating ailments common and uncommon with hedge magic from the tangible, such as the application of herbal teas and tinctures. To the intangible and somewhat more fantastical, often the creation or application of charms or rites, while there is a belief that such ability is available to anyone, particular prowess is noted amongst a community, and often leads to one or two people being noted authorities on the practice within their communities. We already have that. We just need to... sciences. Do we need anything here? Oh, apparently nothing right now. Okay, sciences. Psychology? Dreams. Part of sleep experience that acts as a way to process one's experience of that day. They are often abstract and sometimes surreal and range from pleasant to frightening. Psychologists and scientists are still trying to understand the true nature and depths of the subject, but as with any mystery, it has drawn its fair share of enthusiasts who find the meaning in the symbolism involved. Since dreams are mercurial and often soon forgotten after sleep, many people turn to lucid dreaming to better control and recall. A type of dream state wherein the dreamer is awake while they are dreaming and has control inside the said dream. Dreamers may be able to control, explore, and recall dreams in a way not possible from normal deeper sleep. There are many ways to achieve a lucid dream state, and like many skills, it will get better with practice. A common method is to induce sleep states in such a way as to block entering deeper sleep. Examples include waking the dreamer regularly or using specifically crafted music to block the mind from entering deep slumber. Would a psychologist or doctor know more about this? Okay. I was really hoping we were going to find, like, Shay's real name. But I don't know if we have. We got the maps, research. Somebody's schedule. Okay, let's go here. So we have to confront Miss Hisham. Where is... There she is. Where would we find that, though? And where is Miss Hisham? Is she still in... Where is this gal? Is she in the first floor? No, she's not in the basement. Is she in the hedge maze? No, where is she? Oh, she's in the dining room that I'm not allowed to enter. Okay, Vera, if I thought this was going to be the answer, we were going to find historical records here, and we are not. I looked at everything we could. Is there anything else we should be looking at? The dream. Did we not do that already? Smithing gods in the Book of Gods. Irish history. Great Freeze. Winter of 73-9, a violent storm hit Ireland and resulted in a drop in temperature so drastic that liquids froze indoors. No official records of how it got cold, but some measurements taken by enthusiasts claim it dropped as low as minus 20 degrees. First year of Ireland's 3 famines, crop and herd damage from the Great Freeze resulted in massive shortages of milk and food. Records suggest that as high as 20% of the then population died. It was a higher proportion of lives lost from the Great Famine nearly a century later. A massive earthquake in Portugal sent a tsunami north that hit the southern and western parts of Ireland. It seemed to have reached as far up as Connemara, where the manor is built. Untold thousands died here from the tsunami. The earthquake itself claimed the lives of over 100,000 Portuguese. It's less than 50 years since the Great Hunger lasted, from 45 to 52. A blight wiped out the potato crops. Most of the population relied on that to survive, as the English rule exported every other resource from the country: peas, beans, rabbits, fish, honey, and more. Fucking Jesus. On top of this, the English corn laws blocked the import of any grain, despite the obvious need for relief. The full loss of life from this period is yet known, but deaths are estimated to be around 1 million, with another million fleeing the country on coffin ships bound for America, Canada, Australia, and more. Anyone surviving something like that can't help, or can't but have deep scars. I feel like there should be another word in there. My own parents refused to talk of it and grew dark when it was mentioned. It is unknown how long it will take for the country to recover. Standing stones, or menhir, are large, deliberately placed stones found around the world, but especially in Ireland. There is no consensus on the purpose of standing stones. There are no records detailing it, nor any surviving traditions that can be reliably traced. However, there are several theories as to their purpose. Those most commonly held would posit that they marked the boundaries of territories, or that they had ritual significance to old Druidic religion. Some hair, clove fada in the Irish tongue are found to be inscribed with long forgotten and therefore indiscernible language. I think we have to go to the folklore, right? Spiritualism. Irish folklore. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking, baby. Okay. People of the mound covers all entities accompany the world. Covers fae folk, old gods, and the other range of creatures from that place. Ghosts also included in the other world encompass Irish land of the dead. Fae themselves range in power from godlike to legendary figures, types more thought to commonly occur in Roman landscape, often looking to cause mischief or harm, such as that to invite their attention is considered to be bad luck. Nature of the Fae with humanity's variety by instance, but an estimate can be made by the type of Fae in question. Some look to cause harm, some are portents of ill tidings, but do not seem to cause it themselves. I'll just make sure the player finds it. I guess that's true. And some cases occasionally be beneficial to those encountering them, regardless of why they held the safest course of interaction with the Fae is not to interact with them alone. Ferragorta, literally man of hunger, is a type of apparition linked to the Great Famine, though there is alternate accounts that considered an omen of further famines to come. Taking from the starving person, the Ferragorta is a spirit of hunger who will follow people to ask for food. Should it catch its prey, it will not hesitate to consume them to satisfy its hunger. Always unsuccessful in quenching its hunger, it then seeks out a new victim. Fuck it. Okay, we did that already. Okay, so more Irish folklore. Let's just be sure we're good. We are good. We did all this, right? We looked at all that. Yeah, we looked at all this already. Oof. So across the world. Anything you want to look up? Nothing right now. Okay. I don't know if we're good or not. I'll just kind of go through this. Oh, okay. Oh, did I just look at this? Yes, I did. I'm sorry. 4 provinces, Gaelic world, Ulster, its greatest population, the Protestants loyalists to the crown after the country of Ireland was adopted into the United Kingdom in 1801, previously a region of importance to the Irish sovereignty, being its seat of power from where one of 5 king above kings would rule. Belfast is the largest city in the region, the border countries. Antrim and Down is a significant center of populace in Ireland as a whole. Munster, southernmost province of Ireland's 4 provinces. Munster is where the most of St. Patrick's work bringing Christianity to Ireland took place. Several cities, Cork and Waterford, among them, founded by Viking settlers. Not least being the colonization of the region by English 16th century, most significant mention by the crown. Leinster, easternmost province of Ireland, home to many Celtic tribes. The region has a collection of small kingdoms and dynasties. Vikings made their arrival in Ireland by mid-9th century, transitioned from raiding to settling, with Dublin being their most significant settlement. Leinster has long been a history of territorial battles, ranging from the arrival of Anglo-Normans in the late 12th century, leading to the broader invasion of the English forces, to a Gaelic resurgence in the Middle Ages, followed by the Tudors solidifying English control over Ireland in the 16th century. Most recently, the Cromwellian conquest of Ireland and Dublin, with 12,000 troops traveled north to begin an assault that would later be known as the Siege of Drogheda. Nothing right now. So where is Cromwell? Do we not have world history here? Geography? Science? Psychology? No world history? Medicine? Science? Medicine? World history. Cromwell. Instructed in the execution of King Charles I for a brief period in which England became a Commonwealth in the 1600s. Even his homeland, Cromwell was a controversial figure, infamous for his ban on the celebration of Christmas, among many such joyful activities, as they were thought to distract from the worship of God. While widely disliked in England, his legacy in Ireland is significantly darker and more bloody. In what became known as the Cromwellian conquest, Cromwell led what amounted to a massacre across Ireland in the form of a conquest. He spared no quarter. Give them no quarter. Going so far as to order the deaths of even those who had sheltered in churches, such as the Siege of Drogheda. Fucking asshole, man. He's such a fucking asshole. God. Okay. Are we... I think we're done here, which is unfortunate. I don't know what else I can look at. Maybe I need to talk to the people, but everybody's in the dining room right now. I can't get in there. All that time in the library, and we gotta get to the safe. We need to figure out the safe too. One confrontation. Seeing if there's anything here. Do you think maybe it's like how many flowers are in, because look, there's more fucking birds there. All right, there's nothing else here. Do you think between those two rooms we have to look at those things? That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go across the hall. Like, do you think maybe between those two rooms, that's what we need to keep our eyeballs out for? Like, how many flower pictures? How many birds? There was 2 birds, right? One more concrete clue, which is... And maybe there is. I just don't know where it asks... That's not what I wanted. It's asking us to look at, where's Varley? What's in the safe? Fine, but where are the quarters? Right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know where those are. I can't get there. One of them for, still have to talk to Quinn. Let's get her unlocked a bit more. Investigate, unless we're just going to go back and start investigating rooms again. Maybe that's all we can do. But I don't know where the staff quarters are. If they're in the basement, I can't get there. One of the things is to investigate the basement. Are we going to get a chance to go to, like, the manor and stuff like that? It's a northeast corridor here. It's a suitably clean washroom. Mrs. Joyce is doing a great job. See, like, we've also, like, we've investigated this stuff before, right? 7 through 12, we don't want that. I am here. So we have to go through the northwest corridor, so that's through here, I guess. Yeah. Oh, I can't even get in here. Because I don't have the key, right? It's the unoccupied room. I figured that was going to be what it was going to tell me, but I also figured that maybe I could... Yeah, see, I can't... I'd like to get to the fucking dinner room, but I can't. I can't. So we have to confront her. I don't know where that is. Investigate room 9, which I think we've also already done, right? We can. As soon as I find out who the fuck's in my room. Nobody.
I don't see anyone. I would have sworn I heard laughter.
I also heard laughter, my good man. Well, let's do a little gander, shall we? I did all sleep well night. Okay, that's about the same. Okay, looked at all this stuff already. Oh boy, okay, that's gonna be a whole thing. All right. Okay. Oh. Not now. Fucking wasting time. Alright. Turns out it was not important. And yes, we shall look up Miss Hisham's schedule. Let me just pull it up. She's in the east corridors, right? She's in the walled garden right now. Then she will be in the library. Okay. How do we get to the walled garden again? But she's also not there? Because I'm showing her in the dining room. I'm confused. Am I not on the right fucking date? But you are seeing this with me, right, Viram? She's like right there. Maybe I can go down to the thing very quickly. Here, right? Is she not? Am I like not? Am I just looking at people again? I swear to God. Oh, it's fuck. You know what? I was looking. I don't zoom out. Sorry, you're right. I just saw like the Inez's hair, and I mistook it for the veil. Okay, so where did we say the walled garden? Where in the walled garden, though? Just in the walled garden? Where is that? How am I getting there? Okay, take the first left. He's not gonna let me in there anyway. Rude dude with the attitude, Atrium. Okay, we don't want to go there. I need to figure out how to get in here, too. I can't, though. I gotta get into the basement? I have to get into... Alright, where is she? There she is. So she's by the yard? Over here? There she is. Okay, let's go. She's been here a lot. She wants to get into that churchyard, so do I. Ms. Ma'am.
Mr. Ward, you need to talk to me?
I do. Confront. Your goal is to reclaim the stolen vase, but you're obsessed because it is cursed.
Cursed? If you're trying to dissuade me, you will need to choose more than the hysteria of... You are serious.
I'm afraid so.
The thing hasn't left my mind since I first discovered its existence. Every moment I am awake, even when I am not, I think of that vase. If I'm very still, I feel it pulling me away from myself. And always, always, I hear a song in the back of my head I have never heard before. I wrote it down, though I do not know what for. Here. Do you see? I am not myself. Yet it seems so important. What just obsession, then? I will not be subject to such a thing. Will you help me?
Fuck.
will you find and destroy it. Normally, I would not condone the destruction of something so ancient. But such a thing should never have survived this long. And take the music too, in case it helps you. If you find the artifact, Mr. Ward, you must break it. Leave nothing but powder and dust.
Isn't there a piano somewhere? Fuck. This instrument is made like to be a key to lock that hides the hidden vase. Oh my goodness. It's all of the staff, basically, that I have to talk to again. Okay. What are we doing now? Okay. Where are we going? We can't do anything there. Apparently I'm supposed to investigate room 5. I think I need to talk to her, though, like, honestly, because I've got all of these other things I need to talk to her about, and I've already investigated her room. Like, I've turned that fucking room upside down. Investigate the stables. We could go to the, whoops, to the stables, I guess. I haven't been able to get into him room. I haven't been able to get into him room. But we also haven't really had a chance to talk to this lovely gentleman for a while, so we should probably do that. He's good. And Callahan, I need to talk to her. Can't get into her room. I don't know where Shay is. Can't do that. Investigate the Blake residence. I don't know if I can do that. Connection between Father Sinote and Mr. Doyle. We don't really know. We're still missing somebody. We've already talked to them about that. Talked to them about that. Okay, so we've already profiled him, haven't we? We've already done all of this, have we not? Can't get into the basement. Don't know where that is. Mr. Coventry. I don't think we've been able to get into him. Him room. Feel like we've already done that. Need to get into the safe. Don't know how to do that. Investigate the Blake residence. Where is the Blake residence? Where Mr. Dupre is. It's over there. I don't think I can get there anyway. Isn't it locked? Fuck, here. This is stressing me out. Like, I'm so I'm so stressed. Like, isn't it over here or something? This is the old door, I think. Yeah, I think there's a door somewhere down here. It's in the middle. It's across. Okay, let's just check over there. We got some time. I still don't think it'll let me go over there, though. I think I tried that before. Oh, this is the abandoned residence. How do I get there? It's the hedge maze. The fucking shit. Firmly locked. Have you considered breaking it? Okay, how do we get to the stables? Stables are through the front, right? Yeah, in the front courtyard. And then the stables, or we could go through the southeast corridor. Somehow. No, okay, so we could try, if we go in to the Blake, we could try the Blake family residence, but I don't think we can get in that way either. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I know not. May I get into the ballroom? Oh, never mind. I need to figure out what to do with him. I need to figure out... I'm running out of time. I don't think this is going to end well for us. We're going to get a bad ending, I think. Oh my goodness. Okay, so if we go this way, the atrium is over here. And isn't there... It's down... Where is it? It is this way. Yeah, okay. It's the bar. We were in here, right? Yeah. You looked at all this stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, some toys, presumably letters. Oh god. I really want to look at the map bucket, do we? Okay. I can't get through here though. Yeah. How do I get in there? You guys know anything? Dining room is this way. Can I go in now, sir?
Sorry, sir. Would you...
I gotta talk to people.
Sorry,
I'm trying to talk.
sorry, sir. Would you mind...
Nope. No, not allowed to talk to that man. Okay, well, we'll go to the stables, I guess, because that's here. So we can, I guess, cross something off for Dara. Mayhap. Hey, girly pop.
There you are, love. Good girl.
Lottie? So, please don't check good girl. Okay, we've already done all of this. We can't get in there. Miss ma'am. That's for Lottie. I don't think we really need to... I hate wasting time, but I feel like if I don't check it, it's gonna be that one thing where it's gonna be like, oh, this is it here. You know? Oh, and the safe is here too. Fuck. Okay, Vera, we have another safe here. What's the code for this? I don't know. Okay, let's look at our shit. Hang on. Where is Dara? There he is. Okay. I think it's Ivy. Okay, Vera, what do we think about this? Unless we think it's going to be in the bedroom, which I don't have access to. There's nothing here, right? No, it's just the way. I remember doing this. Yeah. Just checking the ground windows. Maybe there's a window I can get in. No. What are we doing? Lottie, help me out. Yeah, there's a key that I don't have. Can't I just break a window, maybe? Oh, what the hell are those? That looks a little suspect, doesn't it? Or is that just me? What is that? Come on, what is that? I see you looking at shit, man. Alright, let me just go cross off the water trough. Fresh water. That's just for you, baby girl. We've already looked at all of this. Okay. There, I don't know. What are we doing? I feel like I just need to talk to people, and I can't talk to people. Can't been in here. I don't think. Don't think we have been. What are these dreams trying to... Have we been in here? Let's keep searching. Maybe I want to see some seance. Maybe it's the dreams message. Who's fucking... Hang on. Whose bedroom am I in right now? Miss Quinn. Have we met her? I don't even think we've met her yet. Miss Quinn's poetry. Scraps of paper containing annotations and drafts stuck between pages. Drawings, I'm not sure of what. Perhaps she should stick to her poetry. God. Terrible. We're terrible. Care. Okay. Nothing important. A locket with two names etched in the framing, Alma and Julia. There's a photo in each side, each of a young girl. They look quite a lot like Miss Quinn. I suppose they would be her siblings. Okay. Some cosmetics. The collection is minimal. Miss Quinn is the type for it, apparently. Brooch. Brooch containing a lock of hair. The back says Alexander Quinn. Okay. Collection of mementos of deceased family members. They really did that, you know. They really did do that. They would pose. Nothing noteworthy. Okay. Grimoires, most of them printed, one in Miss Quinn's hand, and all of them annotated and nearly worn out at the spine. Seems they've been used extensively over the years, and the handwritten one seems to be the product of enormous time and effort. Okay. More photographs to memorialize the dead. Okay. Anything else of note here? I guess not. Okay. We looked at that one already. Okay, that's done. Haven't met her, but that's done. That's the atrium. Hmm. 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 I didn't even think to, like, do anything. Okay, good. He's not in here. Yeah, we've looked at all that. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we've, like, thoroughly looked over this. Most recent home. Yeah, but we've already seen that. I don't know. Oops, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Ma'am, any questions? Right, but I don't know where. I feel like that's a little suspect. I don't know why. Anything I can talk to you about?
We meet to...
Yes. Have you heard anything about the Quinns having an unfortunate number of deaths in the family? I have. Terrible business, that. Really, there's a number on the line. Something about rooting out Irish rebels against the crown, I think. Curse is a small price to pay for the service to the crown. Were you at a bridge game on Tuesday night? I don't think so. On Tuesday? No, I was relaxing. Fireside in the library. Dare I say, Mrs. Garrett, you must have built some legacy over the years. Ah. Well, a fellow at my stage always thinks that maybe he could do more. I'm the last in my line, you see, an only child who has had the misfortune to outlive whatever distant relatives I once had. A lot of pressure then to make sure the name of Garrett carries on once my time comes. I think that is what really excites me about the seance. Everyone's so focused on hearing a ghost, any ghost, speak. Whereas I am fascinated by who the ghost will be. To us, it does not matter. Yet. We're not summoning a specific ghost, you see. We're going to reach out and grab the closest, and keep doing so until we find one who will talk to us. That ghost, tens, perhaps hundreds of years after their death, will suddenly be a star. We will all want to know their background, their life and death, and they'll be famous. Entire teams will dig into their past, their death, their life. I feel like we talked about this already. Now that is a legacy worth dying for. Would you ever be the Freemasons? I'm afraid it's not something I could speak on. Not to a man that himself is not, if you catch my meaning. Okay, we'll spend our last fucking time. Do you know Miss Evelyn Dean? Know her? Yes, I know her. Our paths have become intertwined, Mr. Ward. I shan't say another word on the matter. I've already said too much. All right.
Good day. Good.
Perfect. So what now? Oh, nothing, I guess. Okay. Oh, you're back. What's in here? God damn it. Can't you just, like, have... Anything new for you?
Mr. Ward.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Goodness. My lord. A lot. Have you noticed, too, that Miss Mantovani seems unwell? You must know I can't discuss patients' private medical information with just anyone. I keep their files well protected, so don't get any ideas. Okay. Do I understand right that Miss Quinn's family is under some sort of curse? She's of the same Quinns, I take it. I have heard something about that. Family cursed with misinformation, with misfortune in early graves. Damn shame it had to be Miss Quinn. I don't especially enjoy her company, but she does deserve that. Goodness. Your aunt seems to think that Seance can be dangerous. She doesn't think that, Mr. Ward. She knows it. They intend to unravel the order of the universe. Now, I'm all for progress myself, but there's no scientific method, no rigorous testing. Just some good intentions and a lot of people to be caught in the crossfire if things go wrong. I had the opportunity to meet Miss McLeod. She was flighty until I promised I wouldn't try and diagnose her with anything. She has the sight, and I think that's left her in hot water with doctors before. I told her Faya is similar, so I was well used to it. After that, she warmed up considerably. She's a nice girl. I'm glad I had the opportunity to meet her. Oh, I'm looking at everything. Jesus. Have you been apprenticing under Faya for long? Thea. I have, for too long. In truth, I have learned everything she is to teach me, but I still am an apprentice. She does not like my modern approach to the role. She believes it distracts me from the work, but to adapt is the work. If only I could get her to see the modern problems require modern solutions. Do you know much about music to aid with dreams? A bit. I'm actually trying something along those lines myself. They are different to normal, so I'm going to try and enter them more consciously. It is a technique called lucid dreaming. I gather Miss Dean was interested in learning Irish magic from your aunt. She was. Thea rejected her, though. That's all there is to that. What do you know of that? Literally, it means the folk of the goddess Danu. They are the race that preceded humanity in Ireland. When we know where they are now, or where they ended up as such, where they came from originally is unknown. They are somewhat analogous. Yeah, nope. To gods. Though it is more dependent on the specific character rather than their race, or maybe a better way to put it is they were all godlike, but what godlike means is subjective. Okay, bridge game. There was a bridge game the other evening. Did you play? I did. Miss Darcy dragged me on. My aunt suggested Mr. Scarrett was meant to play, but he was preoccupied in the library and left them down to play her on short notice. Did many attend? Enough for 2 tables. Miss Barbosa, Miss Quinn, Miss Lau were there. Marquess Blake joined us too, as did Mr. Coventry. Goddess Beard, what do you know about the Goddess Beard? Let's see, remember, the Goddess of Wisdom, Healing Poetry, Loves Knocking and Workings. She's sometimes thought to have 2 sisters of the same name with other domains, and sometimes they're all attributed to one breed. You'll find her linked to the St. Bridget too. I can tell you that for free. Oh my god. I know anything about the well and the hedge maze? I do. It's old. It's very old, from before Swiss Bill. Probably not the only bit of antiquity around here either. It's Faya's belief that the well is like the entire region. I'm inclined to agree with her. Oh my god. Do you know anything about the symbols on the well? It's Aunt Faya's work. You should ask her about that. Fuck, goddammit, that was a waste. Doctor, if I told you I had seen a large shadowy figure, what would you say? Any other place or person, and you might find yourself in a white jacket. Me, I'd hardly say if it's large, then it's not a mortal's ghost. Perhaps you're seeing the echo of an old god. Fuck, okay.
I have to be well.
Okay, so did we glean anything from that? Where is he? Somewhere I will find... There he is. Oh, did I not do that already? I think I did.
Mr. Ward.
Okay, so what does this game want for me to do? Faye. So if they cross over the will, they are trapped looking for a way home. They seem more often in the dark, real places of the land, where the cities and towns haven't invaded the land as thoroughly. They're most real, most present on this plane. This time of year, Samhain, a worry for us, Miss Mantovani and co. undertake to pierce the veil. Might they see this as a way home? Hopefully not.
I have to be on my way. Be well.
So, like, what does this game want me to do? Ah, perfect.
Signor Ward.
Okay, Miss Dean. Sometimes Miss Dean was supposed to invite to the seance. Like me, the invited others. Oh, Signor Ward. Well, I'd never be enough for these rich people. Oh, I do not think. Please, I am making fun. What do I care who's been invited alongside me? I am still a numero uno. I gather Miss Callian has learned a way to use well water to see over the great distance. She makes it look easy, does she not? With only an intention, she is able to guide me to see my familia. To think she has to keep such a wonder secret. So men in frocks do not take her to the flames. So many of your people have lost loved ones to the Americas because of your famine. I imagine they would stay in touch. And do you have family back home, Miss Mantovani? Big one. More uncles, aunts, cousins, nieces, and nephews than you could count. All in one another's pockets, knowing business and having opinions, laboring on the same farmlands day in and day out with no hope for a better life. I miss them. When I was young, it was a terrible life for me, but now, as I age, I had hoped. Do not mind me. Oh. Form hypothesis. I got it. It's time for thinking. Miss Mantovani's goal is to, I guess, conduct the seance, despite it killing her, as she wants to provide for her family.
Miss Mantovani is ill. Clearly her work is taking its toll. Another seance might be too much for her body to handle. I should find and confront her about this.
Good news, I'm right here.
Signor Ward.
Confront! Your goal is to conduct the seance despite it killing you, because you want to provide for your family.
It is not just those of us speaking to ghosts who are uncovering secrets. Is it, Signor? I have had time to consider, to decide. This is not where I wanted to spend my last days. But at last this way, my death will have used. The last I have spent on this grand seance. It will be something to be remembered. And this contract will serve my family well. It is not perfect. But few things are, Signor Ward.
Oh no, I'm picking up more side quests.
I have a favor I must ask of you.
Oh, interesting.
Signor Ward, I believe you to be a good man.
Drop a picture in the old Discord.
I will not survive this seance. Even if I hadn't already known it for myself. I have seen it in my cards. I have resigned myself to this. I have reason for seeing this seance through. My family. I left when I was young. When I realized this gift gave me a way out. And what a life he has given me. I have performed in the old world and the new. Every kind of party I have been to. I even read for Queen Victoria. And through her granddaughter, I performed a seance for the Tsar and his mad monk.
Uh-oh.
I could not have asked for more. But I do not have much left. All I earned, I spent. I could always earn more. But the time for that is at its end. I want to give something. Some fraction of the comfort I have had. This event, it pays well. Too much even. But at a time when I needed much. But now I fear I will be gone before I can get this money to them. Please, Signor, I will give you the secret to the lockbox in my room. Per favore, you must go to my room and get my earnings. Take this symbol. It will open my lockbox. A key to my room. I
I suspect you already have. When the seance is done, please, ensure my family gets the full amount. And let them know I am sorry that I left, but that I love them always.
Of course.
Grazie. Now, go.
What if you already, like, brute forced your way through that puzzle? Oopsie. They do. They Mr. Chosen to die on her own terms is a luxury too few of us are afforded. And die as a result. She has asked me to ensure her family gets that. Okay. Oh, there we did it! Ooh. We have so much more to do, though. So basically, what I have to do, basically, is I have to continue to lessen the amount. All right, so she's checked off now. So we still have all of these fucking people. Here, we have all of these people that we have to fucking figure out what to do with. What does this even mean? What does this mean? It's no good, you say. Okay, so what can we do now? Like, I don't know what to do, I guess is my other problem. I am unawares. There's nothing in here either. We've been in here. Yeah, see how, like, it's all... It's just crazy. I remember there was a girl I used to work with, too, that could speak a little bit of Irish Gaelic. And she was trying to explain to me, like, you see these group of letters, but they don't, like, mean anything. You have to kind of, like, ignore them. And I was like, what does that mean? Okay, so there's nothing, I can't do anything on this side. Fear of how am I going to exercise people? Okay, so if we're going to Mrs. Darcy, I should find a means to ease him from visiting this memorial. How do we do that, though? Mrs. Darcy, well, her venomous resolve the haunting. How do I resolve the haunting, though? Actually, question. Can I talk with this to anybody? No, I cannot. So to find the vase and destroy it. We've got 3 things in the works now. Goddamn. We've already done that. Okay, can't go in there. Already seen that. That's the painting. Curious. I don't know where the painting is now. And then this is... I mean, do we even really need to, like... We've already solved this riddle. I don't want to waste more time either. You know what I mean? This is strange. There's no Holloway to defect from the church and declare himself an atheist. Okay. Huh? But we already know that he's not coming to the seance because I've fixed that for him. Guy de Maupassant's Bellamy. It's French, so I have no idea what it's about. Educate yourself. Do I want to play the record? I don't know if I do. I just don't know what we need. Oh, goodness. Do I need to talk to you? No, I arrived the following day. Angel flying towards the sun but never reaching it. I cannot see its face. Somehow I knew it would to be weeping. Others who have been here longer can find their own uneasy nights. Since coming to this place along corridors, sigil bound into ways and feeling being trapped. Great sorrow is contained here. Place is not without its unusual quirks, but it's not much here that I haven't encountered before elsewhere. Yet. I'm hopeful that there's something truly unique can be found here. Okay.
I'll take my go with God.
With God, my child. With God. Closet. I just don't know what we need to be doing right now. 13 to 16. Water closet. Water closet. We've already been here. Mr. Dupre's room, closet. I just don't know what else we need to be looking at here. What I need to do, let's be realistic. Yeah, what I think I need to do is I need to talk to his aunt. Where is she hiding? Whoops. Is he in the bar? He's not. We don't know where he is. Ah, God, this is so frustrating. Okay, so what can we... apparently... Room 3. Jeepers H crackers, my dude. Scared me. 7, 8. I don't know if there's anybody here. I'm trying to remember everybody, but I keep forgetting. Oh, that's the unoccupied room, and then that's the other guy here. Right, okay. So. Ow. Okay, that's just me.
Welcome home, such as it is.
Good God, I think my, I think my heart rate just picked up. Oh my goodness. Amy Nart, what's going on? Thank you so much for the follow. How are you? Then let me in. I've already been in here. I can't go to the basement. I can't do anything. Can you get me into the basement? Oh, you know, I'm doing okay, I guess. How are you? Nothing in there. So I think if we're going to be getting in here, then we need to be finding a key somewhere. And I don't know where the key is, unfortunately. Angers up the blood. Is there anybody in the drawing room? Where am I? No. Oh, isn't there a piano in here, though? And a gramophone. What's this? There's a well-worn Bible. Okay. Thud. Really more the pages we went through. And on the inside cover, the cursive C.J. Caitlin Joyce. Oh, you don't say. Sneaky. Sneaky. Well, let's just have a little thought with Miss Ma'am over here. It's time to make a hypothesis. Miss Caitlin's Joyce is 2. Stone. Well, I guess, hang on a second. It's just Stone, Miss Manchravani, 2, Oh, where is it? Death before she's able to conduct the seance. I don't even know where that
Mrs.
leads.
Joyce intends to stone Miss Montevani to death. I should find and confront her about this.
Sir, I don't even know where she is. I don't think she's anywhere here. She's probably in the fucking basement, which I can't get to. Oh! Bitch, I have needed to talk to you for 70 years, ma'am. How are you? Oh, this is gonna take all my time. Otherwise, red hair. She's an elderly lady. Celtic cross, similar to many worn by Catholics in the country. Bulk jewelry. She has a tan on her skin and she spent time working outside of it. She probably fucking has. Wow. I've seen many repairs. Perfect. Okay, let's have a little discussion. Ms. Ma'am.
Ah, Declan. Aren't you fierce good coming back to see me?
Yes. Goodness gracious me. What are we doing here? I was dear. Fine thrashing we gave the posh beggars too. Who was playing? Well, it was myself, a little Rory, against the Mark Westblake and Mr. Coventry, much to dismay. The table was Miss Quinn, Miss Lau against Miss Darcy, and poor Miss Barbosa. Though it would be fun to play, but soon set right to those. Okay, how do I need to talk to you about the bridge game? Apparently just one more. Sort of. Okay, let's get the timetable. Let's just skip through this. There you go. Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's just do that. Alright, here we go. So you're handy with a needle. I can stitch up jumpers and wounds. All part of the work. No need throwing something out when all it needs is a mend. Don't believe I've seen jewelry of the sort you're wearing before. Sort of handmade. Some of it brings me luck. Others of it protects me. They're old crafts to be sure, but not soon forgotten. It's a fine cross you have. Just to keep the priests off my back. Between you and me, Declan, I don't much care for these new gods. Up on high and golden thrones? Puh! For the old gods, walking, working the land side by side. Very good. The white streak in your hair? She's old. Found it all my life. You should have seen me with it when I was a little girl. Some people believe it is a sign of wisdom to be born with such a thing, you know. Now, I can't say for certain that's true, but I do like the idea. Miss Quinn tells me that her family is under a curse. She's one of those Quins. It all makes sense now. It's a little of a tragedy for one family, but they did visit it upon themselves, at least in the beginning. She seems like a nice girl herself, though I hope it doesn't get her. We could do with more people like her around. What do you think of the Seance? Why do you think Seance is dangerous? Are you a holy man? I am. Then you'd be of the mind that all of this, how all this works, is God's will, God's design, yes. Suppose that would be fair. Whatever system you live by has starts and ends. To pull that apart, no plan to patch it up, mind, is to open a door that was never meant to be open. It's what the Greeks called Pandora's box. Do you think it's hard for Rory to be your apprentice for all these years? It's been a long road, yes. He's been in my shadow since he was small. Even now I worry the little shadow could disappear entirely inside my own. But he can still be a bit in his own head, tries to think his way through when he should be feeling instead. That'll get you in just as much trouble as never stopping to think in the first place. He'll get there. He's just not there yet. Is it true that Miss Dina asked you to teach her Irish magic? Nothing much gets by you, does it? The nerve of her. She didn't ask, she demanded. For her attitude alone, I'd reject her, but you can't just learn these things on a course. It's a way of life. A means, not an end. It wasn't the path for her. I've heard that you've been known to offer people well scrying. What is that exactly? Scrying means looking for answers or somewhere you couldn't otherwise see, and wells have a lot of power about them, you know. If you ask a question to one, it might give you answers. If you're lucky, it'll even show you what you're looking for. That's what I do. I ask the well for answers or information. More often than not, it more than provides. How about the Fae? Other folk, you mean? Be careful, especially here. We're near Samhain. The veil gets thinner and thinner. Not only ghosts that draw near. Ah, good lord. Tell me about the Danan. Old gods, they're all around us. The hills, the rivers, the valleys, just below the surface, where the other place can sometimes be found. I like that. I like when I am angry with a god, I can go to their house and yell at them. It's a good way of looking at it. You think of anything that might explain a large ghostly figure on the land? Now they've gone and done it. I warned them that nothing would come of the seance. Not a ghost, that's for sure. They only come in one size. All this messing has lured one of the fair folk here. Maybe I welcome one of Tuatha. Don't look at me like a feckless cow, Declan. The old gods, gone from our plane to the other world, But sure, what kind of god can't walk amongst his people every now and then? I noticed the well symbols have been covered in these strange symbols. Would you have any idea what they mean? Should certainly hope so. I'm the one who drew them. The land has suffered, Declan. I fear the Seance and all its agendas may push her past the edge. That well as a pillar of the land has been here since the time of the gods. If it is safe, the land will be safe. These symbols are simply protective. But I fear all these short-sighted people have left us more in need of an optician than a healer. How do you protect something like the well in the water? God, I'm running out of time. Declan, between you and me and the breeze, I'm still figuring that bit out on the job. Normally my work is less abstract. A sick lamb or a boy who needs a cure of a bad cough. But the gods wouldn't give me a task I wasn't able for, right? Do you know anything about the hedge maze well? I know everything about it. Do you know that the gods themselves would have drunk water from that well? It's been imbued with their power. As long as that water is pure, the land around it will prosper. Can you tell me about the goddess Breed? Well, as the Calic in the winter, they say Breed is the summer, one of the fairest, most loved goddesses. It said that when her son was killed by Binyu, she keened the first keening. All other keenings since. It's her sharing that sorrow with mortal kind and knowing their pain and loss. Depends on the grounds. What do you make of it? Looks like... Well, look at that. I imagine you found it in a chimney or under some floorboards. Why are you poking around hard to reach places is your own business. It's a charm. It needs to be close to the person it's targeting. Looks like it's meant to bind a magic user, stop them from moving or hurting another person, that sort of thing. There's this one with a rake of so-called magicians looking for tampering the very fabric of the world. No, I haven't been that unlucky. It looks like my luck's run out, eh? Couldn't think of a worse use for all this know-how if I tried. Mark my words. This little trick of theirs, if it works, will be devastating. I've seen it on the wind and I feel it in my bones. Where is she? Where is she? People. Have you met Miss Dean? I have. Stay away from that one, Declan. Lest she try to take what's of value to you. Okay. I found my dreams quite disturbed since coming here. It doesn't surprise me the least. There's foul play afoot here with the Seance business. People dreaming they're wandering the halls, trying to get out of this place, and end up at the Seance instead. And still, they want to attend the damn thing? What more warning could they want that it's a bad idea? I can tell she didn't care much for that title. We only spoke a few times. She had trouble conceiving, so she came to me under the dead of night for some alternative help. The Marquess wouldn't have liked that sort of thing then. Funny how death changes us. I never heard much of how it turned out, but the boy's on the walls, so it must have worked. Not that I doubted it would, mind you. Have you noticed anything strange since coming here? You can't actually be asking that. Sure, the whole place is mad. Whispers in the walls, laughter outside the windows, no heat from the fire. It's wall-to-wall strangeness. The last thing. Who should I ask? Should I ask about somebody? Sure, I'll just have you spoken to Mr. Dupre. I have. He's a good man, one who acknowledges the intricate spirals of life, death, and rebirth. But I feel he carries a shadow on his his soul, Declan, Lord Almighty. Well, that's about it.
You take care now, Declan. And don't forget to get a bite to eat into you. It's going to be a long day.
Fuck. God damn it. Ah.
Okay, I'm ready. Well, how do I look?
Probably great.
Clean?
Probably great. Okay.
Oh, I'm starting to see why I was offered so much money to. There's something very wrong with Blake Manor, and it seems Miss Dean's disappearance is only a small part of it. Do I continue?
Oh.
So much of what I've seen today is far beyond what I've ever thought possible. Every minute I spend here among this devilry, I risk losing my grip on reality. If I haven't lost it already. I could just leave. After all, I've been paid a deposit that will keep me ticking over until the end of next year at least. I could just leave and save myself. And damn Miss Dean and this cadre of magicians to whatever hell they brought upon themselves. No, if not for Miss Dean, if not for the guests here, then at the very least for the staff forced to work here. And anyone outside these grounds who could be harmed by whatever demonic work is in motion here.
Literally thought it was going to give me the option to do
My
that.
soul is tarnished enough as it is. Helping these pagans will hardly change what's waiting for me in the next life. Whatever's coming next, I pray I have the strength to face it. I'd better get going. At this rate, I fear I may be the last person to the ball.
Fashionably late as always. Oop. Oh, finally, Quinn's there. We can. Oh, he's there too. Undiscovered map location. Okay. I don't know where that is. Very good. Very good. What time is it? I'll wrap this up soon. I have to go this way. Ah.
Mr. Ward, our final attendee.
Sorry I'm late.
My apologies. I was delayed in getting ready.
Of course, sir. There is no need to excuse your time to us. This is, however, a masked ball, sir.
All right, Snake.
If you have not brought your own, we can provide one.
Please, I seem to be underdressed.
You've no idea, sir.
Shut up, Doyle.
Sorry, Mr. Varney, sir. Not my place. Anyways, here's your mask, sir. And some champagne for the toast.
You may go on through, sir. I'm sure the others are eager for your arrival.
I'm ready.
My thanks.
Thank you. Don't appreciate your attitude, though. Oh.
Gentlemen, ladies, let me once again welcome you to Blake Manor.
Literally not what I thought this was going to be.
I'm honored to have you at this event. It is one's duty to the household and family to look forward to the future, to make decisions that strengthen the land and line. But it is also important to take some time and look backwards. Not through storytelling or nostalgia, but through the literal visitation of my forebears. None of which would be possible, of course, without the talents of the renowned Carmela Mantovani.
Thank you, Marquis Blake. You are too generous, for I am but a humble guide. It is all of you shall do the work. Tomorrow night, when the veil is thinnest, our collective psychic forces will pierce through. Finally, we will speak directly with one of the dead. Absolutely, definitively beyond question. No medium, no spirit boards, no automatic writing. A spirit, here, talking to us itself, in its own voice. Finally, conclusive proof on the end of life. Their transition into a state of unlife. What they know of any forms of afterlife, and where the known ghost spirits go. But that is for tomorrow, see? Tonight, we celebrate. Perhaps preemptively. But after the event tomorrow, we will be trained. shaken, and, no doubt, changed by the revelations learned. Let us toast the end of our own ignorance, the birth of a new us, and the start of a new world of deeper spiritual understanding.
Come, friends, let us raise our glasses to Miss Mantovani and to knowledge.
Here? Is it poisoned? Yes. Cool.
Where am I?
Brother, I had shit I needed to talk to people about.
What was in that drink? Have I been drugged?
Probably.
What the hell is happening here? Shh, Declan. They're listening. I can't let on that Hey, I know her.
Hey, I know you.
Oh, okay. I don't know her. Do you know crows?
Why do you keep doing that?
Wait. She shouldn't do that. That's not normal. What have they given me? Brother, where am I? Oh. Can I go over here? No comment on that? There's a hooded figure over here. And over there. Hello. May we speak?
This is a new experience.
It's not common, no?
It might be. It is very common. Are you okay?
No?
It's not my first time, but not what I expected here.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I expected.
Are you guys okay? Oh. Well, I want to talk to them, though. Did I make a path decision? Oh, did I fuck up?
I don't have time for this. I need to find a ghost. A book. Then a ghost. God, I cannot think straight.
I should like to paint you a ghost. Would that help?
Would that help? I don't know. There's like fucking people everywhere here. How do I know I've picked the right fucking path? Is there a wrong path? Hello? Jesus.
Are you real? Only I think I was just talking to an apparition. I am real.
I think perhaps so was your apparition.
Excuse me. Thank you. I am unaware of where I am going. Hello?
Leave me alone. Oh, not you. There's a lot happening here. My dead husband won't stop goading me. If I had known, perhaps I'd never have positioned him so, dangerously. It was a horsing incident. I don't wish to speak on it anymore. It's very upsetting to me.
As soon as I find a way to exercise him for your life, I will do that. Okay. Hey, friends. Oh, hey, I know you.
to plan, Marquess?
I believe so. But really, I'm only providing the space. You would need to check with Miss Mantovani or the staff to be sure.
Of course, of course.
What have you done to me? Oh, look at this guy, Skeletor over here.
No, I've not had much luck yet.
Who are you talking to? I think
The spirit. Personal matters.
I think I'm going to throw up.
Here, take this. I think it's a vase or a hat. It does not matter.
A vase. I'm looking for a maze. Vase. I think I just watched somebody get ganked. Ah, thank you. I think I need to go there. I don't know if I chose the right path. I just was looking at the most interesting of people. Hello. I may enter? But am I really chasing them, or am I chasing a memory? Or like a vision? Oh, I can speed up a bit. Uh-oh. Bitch, I'll fucking...
Declan, why did you let it happen?
I tried.
Doesn't matter, I have... The deeper I get into this mystery. Oh. Mask must have fallen off the kidnap victim. There's something stuck to the inside. Red hair? Did they take... Whom did they take? Did Miss Dean have red hair?
I can't.
I'm working on it, babe. Oh dear. Which way did they go? Are they moving? They couldn't be. Are they? Oh, okay. Don't do that. Oh. Okay. Oh. I have to do that. Okay, is that an autosave? Yes, let's autosave. I was gonna say, I'm like, fuck me, Jesus. Alright, let's see if we can get that done. I like how it's like, are they moving? I don't know. Okay.
I can't.
Okay, avoid. Well, the angels were moving. We did see that. This is also as fast as I run, by the way. Okay, we're in the hedge maze now. Oh god, not again.
There.
I got him. Oh. Man, I must be having one hell of a time here.
Where did they...
Hi.
What on earth?
Hi.
The entity. It towered over the kidnapper. Twice their size at least.
Oh. I'm going in there? You want me to go in?
What is... Is that a portal of some kind? It is pointing at the portal. As if it wants me to go there, or wants to go itself, but cannot.
It's a little too tall for the portal. Alright, buddy. You got it. Let me in. It is not 11 o'clock. Excuse me.
Oh, my head. What did they give? Was any of last night real? It was clear I wasn't the only one who took something. Nor was I the only one caught by surprise. But it did seem to be part of the celebration. What is wrong with these people? I should go back over the chase in my mind. See if I can learn anything that could guide me onwards. That giant figure. The one that led Miss Dean through the grounds. It wanted to go through that portal but couldn't. Why?
What's this? Oh. Okay, hang on. Where is everybody? The catacombs? Oh, shit. Okay, hang on. I chased... no, hang on. I descended into a... As I chased a kidnapper through the ballroom secret doorway? Oh, okay, that is right. Okay, thank God.
The culprit took advantage of everyone's inebriated state last night to kidnap one of the other guests. They used knowledge of a secret door and secret passages under the manor to get their victim out of the ballroom. I lost them in the maze. Not far from where Miss Dean's trail went cold, where I found the petals and the sigil. And all of this teach me anything useful? That is a possibility. The only way they could have known about the door in the catacombs is if they knew the grounds. Either from working here, knowing the place in some other capacity, or having access to plans. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some
Okay. The basement. We need to get into the basement. Oh, I had to confront Mrs. Joyce. Where is she? Okay, hang on. Let's just... Oh boy. It's not looking good, friends. I've got a lot of people I need to save.
you seen Dara? He's meant to have been helping me move some supplies into the basement all morning. Once the delivery arrived, he's buggered off somewhere.
I don't. Maybe the service in the church?
Oh, he's holy all of a sudden, is he?
Maybe? This event is bringing out all sorts of strange behavior in people.
Look, whatever she got you into, just be careful.
Thanks for the concern, Seamus.
Whatever. I better get back to the stables. Can't leave the basement door just sitting open like that.
Yeah, we knew that. I found that a while ago. Oh, I can go in here now. Interesting.
Yeah. If I'd known you were here, I would have made my excuses much earlier. You could have told me.
What excuse would you have to come to a place like this, lass?
A fervent desire for more rain.
That might have done it. But I thought maybe it would be best to let you get along with things, and you've done well at it, it seems. And not that I haven't missed you. It's good to see you. How are things back home, as it goes?
Oh, well, Johnny got married last spring, and Mother's got plans for Cecil. Though he's doing what he does best, and avoiding that at all costs.
Good for him.
He'll come round to it. But he's usually in Edinburgh, not home. So these days, when I am home, it's only me and Mother and Father. We have a new stable master, of course, but I don't like him half as much as you. Neither do the boys, I don't think.
That would be hard if you did, love. But, how are you these days, with the on the Sherlock?
I do alright, I think. But they still don't know what to do with me. That's why I spend all that time in London these days. They don't know of the tradition like people back home. But at least there are all these people that like to hear about it.
That's quite the collection of the people attending this thing or anything to go by. Speaking of the like, how are you, lass? With your sight?
I wish I could say. It's not back. And if it is, it's too blurry to see. Hard to think I would miss it, but it doesn't feel right not to have it either.
All being as it should be. It'll be better soon.
Okay, where is the... Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Excuse me for prying. It's here, right? There's not a moment. I'll just attend to myself. There's people here, I think. I need to speak it with. I'm really trying to help you, sir. I really am. I just don't know what you want from me.
The distinction is, to be particular, that archaeologists study physical objects, but much of it is found buried, yes.
And that is where you found those jars for me?
In short, yes. But I was on the hunt for something else. A vase.
Oh?
Over 100 years ago, a vase was unearthed from an unidentified tomb in what used to be Nubia. It was found with the canopic jars. It took the place among the set of the jar that would have held the entombed's heart. And yet, it was empty.
Rotted away?
No. There are mummified hearts that have lasted thousands of years. And the jar was still sealed. The jar, a vase, really, contained only wood ash.
Where is the heart?
And whose tomb was it?
It was unmarked. Unknown.
Cursed.
Likely, whoever was buried there wished to be unknown. Or forgotten. I think it was the real final resting place of Nectonebo II. His royal sarcophagus was never used. He fled after defeat by the Persians and ended up in...
Nubia?
Yes, exactly this. Notably, he was considered to be a powerful magician.
So you suspect the missing heart is related to that?
I do not think the heart was missing. I think perhaps it was destroyed in some ritual of his. Truly, I do not know. And the vase was taken, making it hard to study.
Any idea who pilfered it?
Thanks to our Miss Dean, I now know the last documented person to have had the vase. Bernard Blake, a great-granduncle of the Marquess, though he never held the title himself.
And do you think your vase, it is here?
This is where my trail ends, so I'm hopeful. But I have searched this place as much as I can. There is only the basement and the residence.
Well, good luck to you. If I can help, I will. I am indebted for the jars.
No, that favor was paid for many times over by Evelyn in getting me this close. May her kindness to us both be repaid by her imminent return.
I hope so.
Okay. Okay. Oh. I don't want to waste time, you know? Just making sure. I'll scope. Hi. Are you allowed to be here? It's a holy place. It seems illegal, sir. I wonder where Mrs. Joyce is, though.
Now, before we continue today's service, I wish to discuss this grand seance you're all here to attend this evening.
Oh, man.
A word of caution on the whole affair.
I just have a feeling this is not going to go.
There is certainly a temptation in this world to search for answers that seem beyond us. I understand that the loss of a loved one, for example, can compel a person to seek truths in unusual ways. But the Lord does not set upon our shoulders more than we can bear. And if there are truths to be found, He will lead us to them.
Like leading us all to a seance?
If there are questions we need answered, he will provide those answers. And if the questions remain unanswered, he means it to be so. We must have trust in the Lord. We must trust that he will lead us to where we need to be. I implore you to keep this in mind as Halloween passes and we bring in the dawn of All Saints' Day. And I will pray for you all, that your better nature and your faith prevails where it might otherwise waver. Marquess, please, be reasonable.
Yeah, we should. We can't stop playing this game. Got my eyeball on you as much as I can see you. Oh, I was just here too. Sir, how you doing? Analyze you. Mr. Poe. Troubled look in his eyes. Common with the gentry. Pocket watch. I need to go back to the ballroom too. Tired shoulders. He looks exhausted. Aren't we all?
A new guest. You would be Mr. Ward then. I am the Marquess of Doon, Jonathan Blake. A pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine, sir.
You have the better of me, sir.
No, not really. I know nothing more than your name. That is why I invited you to lunch today, to meet you before the seance later. I do hope you will attend.
Thank you for the invite, Marquess. I certainly hope to see you there.
Well then, Mr. Ward, welcome to my home and to the grand seance. I hope whatever you are looking for, you find it here.
Let's talk Miss Dean. We've spoken much with Miss Dean. She left before we'd had a chance to be introduced. A shame, I gather she's quite the woman and capable practitioner of her art. Lies. Bridge game? Aha! Trying to spend time with all the evening event participants. It was a suitable way to meet many at once. Do you know who attended? No, I could not name them, sorry. Does the name Wilhelmina Blake mean anything? Great aunt of mine. Don't recall much about her. She disappeared long before I arrived in the world. I do recall that she disappeared. We have a portrait of her in the lobby, I believe. And no doubt something on her in the library if you're interested. What do you know? Forgive my discussion of my own time, but surely Miss Mantrabani's talents couldn't have come cheap. No, indeed, but for an event as important as this one, I will only have the best. Seance, very important. Mr. Ward, have you not figured out by now? The expense, the people, the distance they have come will be one of the most important nights in history. We're gonna fucking fail, man. We are going to fucking fail. I lost my wife a few years ago. Carriage accident. It was a difficult time for me. The abruptness in which she was taken, so much left unsaid. I found some comfort through visiting a medium. I would not say it healed me, but it helped me get on this path. Naturally became interested in the practice and wanted to do my part in forwarding the field. I have no abilities there, so to speak, but I have this manor, and so that is what I offer up. Talk to me about your wife. I heard your late wife. My condolences. My thanks. You know, it was a controversial marriage. Her family were not high enough status for my title. My great aunt Catherine, God rest her soul, was just glad I had married at all. She felt I was throwing too much of myself into this hotel business. She was right, of course. After the hardships of the famine, I felt it was important to secure the family house and finances. But for whom? With no heirs? But then, if Mary had not come to stay here, we never would have met. And so the great wheel turns. If you ever felt love, Mr. Ward, she unlocked me, is how I would describe it. She is my every. I'm sorry, Mr. Ward, you'll have to excuse me for a moment. May I speak? Thank you. Now where were we? He just did a little circly. Did you personally invite Miss Dean to the Manor, Marcus? The only guest that was invited was Miss Mantrabani. Her name is enough to bring the rest. Miss Dean's late departure is frustrating enough without her having been invited, frankly. Jesus. Memento Mori, did you happen to know anything about unusual rumors affecting the Quinn family? You're asking about the curse? Of course. The Quinns have left Ireland before my time, but they still have many holdings here. Something happened there, and a curse was put on them. I'm told they moved to England to escape it, but to no avail. They are still cursed to reach untimely ends, every one of them. There are not many left. Miss Quinn is the last. We have never even met. Forgive my forwardness, but I was not expecting a gala quite like the one of last night. I assure Mr. Ward neither was I, but these things, rituals, rituals. You mean to say it was part of the seance? Part of the preparation for it, yes. Tonight we perform the seance, but we have to be hurtling towards it for some time now. With the ball, we cross one of the final thresholds to the point of no return. Or should I? An event like this must seem strange to your peers. Mr. Ward, I have no peers. This is my land and my coin. I will make of it what I wish. When the babbling masses complain, it only serves to highlight how little they understand. Or dare to understand. Okay. You seem worried. Is everything alright? Do I now? I suppose it's fair to say I have a lot riding on this event. Once it is done, it'll be nice to return to the way things were and relax for a spell. Strange dreams. Might I ask, is there a history of people having strange dreams in the manor? I only dream of my wife and son, Mr. Ward. Nothing strange about that. As for what my ancestors dreamt, I could not say. Are there many Blakes left? No, this manor was once full, the family larger, but it's just Walter and I now. No doubt some distant relatives exist somewhere, but I don't know them. Numbers dwindled each generation, tragedy and marriage into other families. The west of Ireland is very remote. Once a woman has been betrothed, she rarely keeps in touch, and it is even less likely to return. May I ask what caused the carriage accident? I suppose you might. It happened 3 years ago. Mary had taken the boy to Goford for a treat to see the boats. I suspect there was no reason for it other than her good heart. A storm came that day, quickly. The driver suggested they return to the manor before it became too severe, but they left too late. The roads were muddy, the wind strong. A tree fell, and in his efforts to avoid it, the driver lost control of the carriage. It tumbled, and Mary was, well, gone. The driver, bless him, managed to pull Walter out and carry him back to the manor. The driver succumbed to his own injuries a few hours later, bleeding out. No doctor could get here in time to save him. That happened on October 31st. The irony not lost on me, though it is entirely coincidental. You like to be carrying the weight of the world upon your shoulders. These last few years have not been easy, but that will all be in the past soon. A new day, a new chapter is only hours away. Fuck, we're gonna fuck this up. Keeping an eye on time? The seance has been planned for some time now. As near the seance itself, it feels as if time is slowing. I am most eager to get to it. Great privilege to be the Marquess. But but I cannot lie, the title means less nowadays. The family is smaller, the holding smaller still. It is my hope that turning the manor into a hotel and hosting this event will play their parts in reinvigorating the world before I pass it on to Walter. Anything else? I took over the title lands my father in the mid-1860s. The manor was over 200 years old by then and needed much work. The family did not leave a lot of spare funds, so I opened the place as a hotel to help finance renovations. It was not made to sit idle. It is good for the house to have life in it. Okay, is there anything else we want to talk about? Tell me about the Fae. Yeah, when a person goes missing, it's often blamed on them too, or when a child has had an accident. A strange device. The gauge, it was built for the event, measured to collect a second energy measure of how we already pierce the veil, and thus a predictor of the seance's success. It was full when I arrived, but it is no longer the case. Will that impact things? Cannot say for certain, but a fuller reading would be preferable. I'm sure Miss Mantrabani will overcome any obstacles she encounters. Is that everything that we have learned about? Do you know Miss Callahan? The local witch, I've heard of her. Of course, her name always comes up when crops fail or an animal is sick. The locals call her in to fix things. I turned a blind eye. They are entitled to handle things as they see fit. I had considered her a host for the event, but based on what I know of the woman, she would have turned me down. Okay.
If you'll excuse me.
Of course.
Of course. Okay, I need to try and get into the other room quickly. What time is it? Oh yeah, we are. Yeah. I also need to confront Mrs. Joyce, wherever the fuck she is. Am I gonna have to get in? I'm trying to find your person. I don't think we're going to find your person. Maybe before we do that. Because it's gonna bother me, just in case. We tried that one. I can't get into that one. Can't even look at that. Those two are still chatting away. Nothing here. Okay. Did we try that one? I don't even know anymore. Okay, let's just try these, I guess. I expect them all to be locked, but, you know, if we don't do it and then there's one that's open, you know. Okay, that one we already looked at. He's still over there. I mean, I don't know what I expected. But I do feel better that this is done. Good Lord. Oh, we already. Why would they? Okay.
Hello.
I knew something for the event. Dara was the groundskeeper of our family estate. And then tremendous help when my second sight came in. No one else really knew what to do with me. It runs in the bloodlines, you see. And I have it much more fiesta than anyone in my family in living memory. I was so happy to see him here. I've always considered him a good friend. We've been trying to be discreet. Some people think it's improper. I think it's silly. I've met plenty of terrible men with and far better standing. We're all just people, no matter our station. Don't you agree, Mr. Ward? I won't risk him his job, so discreet it is. For once I was glad my sight was dulled. It was quite enough as it was. Everyone took on the personas of their costumes. And I was talking with, to 3 ghosts for a while. I only realized they were not answering me back. I even saw a giant at one point. The Quinn family has a curse on them. What's it supposed to do? I didn't ask, but I think there must have been a Quinn, quarantine in our circles at least once before because it's not an unknown quantity. From what I've heard, it was supposed to drive them to early graves. The means, I don't know, but I've heard of illness, accident, murder. I've no doubt Miss Quinn has overcome some odds to be here in the first place, poor darling. I still haven't met her. Did we talk about the bridge game? We must have. The whole family is cursed, non specific curse. Okay, thank you.
Take care.
And you, sir.
Mr. Ward.
Yeah, she did from her previous posting. Worked for her family. Ever since she was a baron, she was like a daughter to me. I've always done my best to look out for her when others couldn't. Do you think me and Mad McFrassen, have you ever seen a portal on the grounds? Portal, like a window? Source a portal to another, how do I put this? Do you mean to say a portal to another world? Then no, I've not seen anything like that in my time here. But if you saw one, or think you did, I'd believe it. This place has secrets for sure, and it's selective about who it shows it to. Catacombs? They're in tunnels beneath the house. Catacombs. Really filled with skeletons. No, there can't be. I'd know about something like that. I've been working here for years. I wouldn't have missed it. How could I miss it? She's selective about who she... do you know Wilhelmina? I've heard the story, but secondhand. Off she went one day in the middle of the night and never told a soul where she was going. They say no one ever saw her again. God knows where she went or what happened to her. There's still a collection of her belongings down in the basement. I reckon no one knows what to do with them. Have you heard the song recently? I cannot place it. Does it sound familiar to you? Can't say I recognize the tune, but I'm not really the musical sort. So maybe if you tried on an instrument, it'd come back to you. Right like that. Impression the Marquess was more austere. Usually, as I don't know what possessed him to agree to it, let alone see it all arranged. I've never had the impression I knew him that well, but it seems I know him even less than I thought. Okay, thank you.
Right.
Goodbye. Back to the ballroom. They said a delivery was coming at noon. I've got 7 minutes to get my fucking ass back there. And to save because it's almost 12:30. Like, what am I doing with my life? Alright. God, Jesus Christ. Oh. Okay. Never mind. I did not think that was going to be easy. The catacombs. We've made it to the catacombs. It's very dark though. So we want to go to the guard room, perhaps? Whoops. Whoops. Okay, nothing of particular note. Okay, whoops, every fucking time. So cell 7. Where the door is locked. Let's just go back this way. As this... I'm somehow in cell 8. No, I'm not. Okay, I need to go back for a second though. Right here? Right down to the far end. Oh. That was anticlimactic. Can I get back? I can't. It's a one-way trip. It's good to be back. Sort of. Where is Miss Joyce? Oh, she should be at the top. So she'd be in the drawing room. I don't know where this fucking person is. Oh my god. This is terrible.